Bet. Bet on yourselves, Detroit. Bet on yourselves. Each and every day that you wake up, bet on yourselves. Amon St. Brown, Josh Reynolds, J-Mo, D-Mo, Jahmyr Gibbs, Penei Sewell, Taylor Decker, Frank Ragnow, Graham Glasgow, even Dan Skipper. I want all you guys to bet on yourselves. Even in the defensive room, bet on yourselves. That 34-31 loss at San Fran, it hurt every single Lions fan, including me. We're at the watch party, yelling our asses off. And eventually we did come up short. But next year we'll be back, man. We'll be back. And we'll be right there again. And this time, we'll be advancing to the Super Bowl. All right? Let's not sit here and have our heads down. We got to have our heads up. We didn't come this far just to come this far and say it's over. It's not over. It's only the beginning for every single fan, for every single person in that locker room, for every single coaching staff member, and for every single front office member that wants to build a championship team by piece by piece. It's never over. Never. If you thought it was over, leave the room. Because you're not one of us if you thought it was over. A wise man once said, in order to beat the man, you gotta be the man. Oh, no. Let me rewind that back. I said, like Mike Jones, I'm remixing this right now. I said, in order to be the man, you got to beat the man. Right now, that man is the San Francisco 49ers. They advanced to the Super Bowl. They're in the big dance. And they're competing with the Kansas City Chiefs, with Patrick Mahomes, who just may get his third ring. And that team over there in the AFC, they're looking good. They beat the Baltimore Ravens. They beat Lamar Jackson, who is unanimously the MVP of the NFL. They did that. They showed you how to beat the Ravens. They gave you a blueprint on how to defeat the Ravens and Lamar Jackson. Go watch that game. It never lies. By the way, shout out to Travis Kelce. And shout out to his brother, Jason Kelce. Congratulations on your retirement. You've done a hell of a job over there in Philly. But right now for the Detroit Lions, they have to regain that same momentum, that same motivation to get back to where they want to be. They have to regain that same motivation, that same momentum that they had in the regular season. That same momentum and same motivation they had in the postseason this far. They need to regain that. Don't have your heads down. Have your heads up. I said it before and I'll say it again. Don't have your head down. Have your head up. This was a beautiful season that every single Lions fan will never forget. Never, ever. This was closer to the 91 season? Only difference was we had a close game with the 49ers by 3 points. I just want to say to you guys, right? What do you expect for this team going forward with Ben Johnson coming back? He just told the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders, no. I want to come back. I want to be loyal to the soil and bring a Lombardi to Detroit. That's what he told those guys. I'm not here just to be here and then go and be a head coach after 1 year. A white hot red year at that. He wants to be an OC and he wants to bring a championship to the city of Detroit. That's what he wants to do. He wants to be a part of that journey with Dan Campbell, with AG, with Shep, with every single person in that coaching staff. He wants to have that moment. He wants to be about a part of that moment. He wants to fulfill that destiny. I could give you stats all day about this offense and defense on this team. I could. But that's a long type of talk, okay? You all know those results just like how I know those results. But deep down within me, I want to see the Lions go after a true cornerback one. I want to see the Lions go after it. In the draft. Maybe in free agency. Cam Sutton didn't have his best performance in that NFC Championship game. He didn't. But it's okay for him to go back to the drawing board and see where he went wrong at. It's okay. He's a professional. Mistakes happen when it comes with professional players. It do. Seti Deuce, he had mistakes in that game. Missed a couple tackles. But at the end of the day, Sutton and him, they're going to want to go back to the drawing board and they're going to want to be eager to make sure that they don't make those same mistakes again. That they don't miss out on those tackles. That they don't miss out on those wide open passes that were blatantly thrown to them. Kendall Vildor? Vildor dropped a interception. Now that I just had that name in my mind, Kendall Vildor dropped an interception which put Brandon Ayuk in the end zone and scored 6 for the 49ers. It went bad from there. It did. It really did. And I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken. Hell, I seen a Lions fan who's a female cry in the stands about this. It was horrible. A horrible loss all through offense and defense and even through the fans. It was horrible. Horrible to watch. Kept it close, but horrible. But what I will say is, man, like I said before, keep your heads up. Never have your heads down. The 2024 season is ours, man. 2023 might have never been, but hell, 2024, it's definitely going to be that restore of the roar. And you're going to see the Detroit Lions have that same heat and passion going into that season and get closer to a Super Bowl championship. Super Bowl 59. And yeah, I did see the poster for Super Bowl 59 where it had the Miami Dolphins colors and it had the Lions colors. Just keep that thought in your mind. I don't want to be a spoiler alert guy. But keep that thought in your mind, guys. Let me know your comments and thoughts on Ben Johnson coming back to the Lions. Let me know your thoughts on the NFC Championship game. Let me know your thoughts on what the team should do offensively and defensively through the draft and free agency. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. This is Chicken Nugget King signing out on a special episode on the Chicken Nugget King 586 Sports Podcast Show. And I'm out. Take care. One love, one pride.